Picture this. Bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, down by 3, 2 outs. That's where we're going today. I'm Bree, mental performance coach with Dreamfuel. Spent the last 4 years working inside professional baseball, and what I learned in that time will change how you think about pressure forever. Here's the thing most people get wrong. They think the best athletes are the ones who don't feel pressure. They're not. They're the ones who've learned what to do with it. And that's a trainable skill. That's what we're doing here. So close your eyes if you can. I'm going to put you inside the body of a big league hitter. And by the time we're done, you'll understand something about your own mind that most people spend a lifetime missing. Nothing about today feels different. That's the whole point. You wake up the same way you always do. The alarm goes off and you lie there just a second before your feet hit the floor. Coffee, stretch, maybe some music. Your routine rolls out in front of you the way it always does. Not because you're on autopilot, but because you've built it that way on purpose. Same order, same timing, same intention. Today is not a big game. It's not a rivalry. It's not a playoff atmosphere. It's a Tuesday night in the middle of a long season, and you've got a lot more of these. Today is just the next one, and that's exactly how you treat it. You get to the park, same parking spot, same walk through the concrete hallways. You wave at the same security guys, the same groundskeeping crew you've seen 100 times before. The clubhouse is exactly what it always is. Music too loud in one corner. Someone's chirping someone else across the room. The smell of coffee and pine tar and a season's worth of hard work baked into the walls. You go through your work, early BP, film, treatment if you need it. Whatever your body asks for. You do it the same way you always do, not because you're sleepwalking through it, but because this is what professional looks like. Elite performers don't save themselves for the big moments. They show up exactly the same way, whether 50 people are watching or 50,000. Nobody in that clubhouse is talking about what this game means. Nobody has to. You just come in and do the work. You get dressed, you take your seat at the end of the bench, you watch the field settle into place. Just another game. The umpire calls for the first pitch, and it begins. The game has been close all night. Their pitcher has had your number. You've had 2 at-bats, nothing to write home about. A weak ground out, a strikeout on a pitch you shouldn't have chased. You file it away. You don't dwell. You watch, you adjust, you stay ready. Top of the ninth, your defense shuts them down. 3 up, 3 down, clean. Now it's your turn. Your team comes in from the field and the energy starts to shift. You're down 3 runs, 3 outs to go. The top of your order is coming up and the dugout starts to hum. Not loud, just alive. The first batter works a walk. The second one drops a single into left, runners on first and second. Then the third batter battles to a full count, the whole stadium on one pitch, and he works another walk, bases loaded. You look at the lineup card and you already know before you look. You've known for the last 10 minutes. The way people have been glancing over without making eye contact with you. The way your hitting coach put his hand on your shoulder twice without saying a word. It's you. You grab your helmet, grab your bat, and take a breath. You walk toward the on-deck circle. The crowd is loud, really loud. 50,000 people who've been waiting all night for something like this. You take your practice swings and you watch the pitcher. You've been studying this guy all night. You know his tendencies. You know what he likes when he's ahead. Know what he goes to when he's in trouble. But he's thrown in counts like this all season. You've done the work. It's in there. And then your thoughts start to pick up speed. What if I strike out? What if I pop it up? What if I'm the last out? What if I swing at something bad? What if I take a strike I should have hit? What if this is the at-bat people remember, and not the good kind of remember? What if? This is not weakness. This is not a lack of mental toughness. This is your brain doing exactly what it was built to do, scan for every possible threat, trying to protect you, trying to keep you alive. The problem is, it's protecting you from something that hasn't happened yet. It's pulling you out of right now and dropping you into a future that doesn't even exist yet. You've been here before. Not this exact moment, but this feeling. And you know what to do with it. You acknowledge it. You don't fight it. You don't feed it. You let it be there the way you'd let a car alarm going off down the street be there. You hear it. You know it's there. And then you let it be someone else's problem. You come back to your breath. You come back to your body. Come back to your process. You come back to the right now. The batter ahead of you grounds out. 1 out. You keep swinging. You keep breathing. The next batter lines out to center. 2 outs. It's your turn. The noise is still there. 50,000 people on their feet. All of it. But it moves to somewhere else. Like it's outside the glass now. Like you can see it happening. You know it's there. But it doesn't reach you. Because in here, there's only one thing. The pitcher. The ball. Your pitch. You start walking to the batter's box while you focus on your third base coach. He's already locked on you. He gives you a sign, a quick sequence of touches that you don't even have to think about anymore. You know exactly what he's asking you to do. You nod in return. You know what you're looking for. That's all you need. You step into the batter's box. You dig your back toe into the dirt. And then you step in with your front foot and dig your toe into the dirt. You tap the place twice, the way you always do. This is your box, your space. Your body knows exactly what to do here. The thoughts from the on-deck circle, they're not in here. You didn't bring them with you, not because you forced them out, but because you've trained a routine that doesn't leave room for them. The sign from the coach, the step in, the dig, the tap. Each piece of it is a cue that tells your mind, we're in execution mode now. We've done our thinking. It's time to play. It's time to trust the work you've put in. You look at the pitcher. He looks in at the catcher. You take a breath and settle in, staying relaxed as possible. He starts his wind-up, and your body immediately tenses like a rubber band pulled back ready to fire. Everything slows down the way it only does in moments like this. You pick up the ball out of his hand, tracking it. The spin, the shape, the break. And somewhere between his release and the plate, something in you knows. This is the one. This is your pitch. You swing. The contact is something you feel before you hear. It comes up through the barrel, through your hands, up your arms, into your chest, solid, clean. A sound and a feeling that every hitter lives for. The kind that tells you before the ball even leaves the bat, you know. You watch it rise. The outfielder goes back, 2 more steps back. Then he stops. He stops, watching the ball clear the wall. What happens inside your body in that fraction of a second is something that doesn't have a clean word for it. It's not just joy. It's not just relief. It's something that starts in your chest and detonates outward. Pure electricity. Like every nerve in your body fires at the same time. You feel it in your hands, in your legs, in your throat. You feel it everywhere all at once. Your feet leave the ground before you even decide to jump. You're in the air, bat gone, both fists up, and a sounds come out of you that isn't a word. It doesn't need to be. You hit first base and you're not sure you're even touching the ground. The first base coach is there and you hit his hand hard, both of you knowing exactly what just happened. You round second. The stadium is shaking. 50,000 people at a full roar, the kind that gets into your bones. You can feel it in your chest like a second heartbeat. Third base, and you point. You look right at the bullpen because they have been in every game, every inning, grinding through the season the same as everyone else. And this moment belongs to them too. You find them in the corner and you point and you salute, and there's a whole conversation that happens in 2 seconds without a single word. They know. You know. They were in it with you. You round third, and the third base coach grabs your shoulder for just a second as you pass. Not to slow you down, just to say, "I saw that." You nod and you go. And then home plate. The whole team is there. Out of the dugout, off the field, all of them. Crashing into you before you even cross the plate. Your teammates are everywhere. Helmets off, guys jumping on your back. Someone has your face in their hands. Someone else dumps water all over it. The coaches are in the middle of it. Your manager has his arms around you and he's laughing and shaking his head at the same time. And for a few minutes, the whole world is just this. This pile of people. This moment. This game. You gave them a piece of something tonight. All of them. And now you get to feel it together. Later on in the locker room, things are still humming, but you find a quiet corner and you sit with it. And you know what you keep coming back to? It's not the swing. It's not the sound of the bat. It's not the ball going over the wall. It's that moment in the on-deck circle. It's that moment when everything in your brain was telling you all the ways this could fall apart. And instead of fighting it or feeding it, you acknowledged it. And then you came back. You came back to your breath. You came back to your process. You stepped into that box with one job and you did it. That's where the game was won. Right there. Not at the wall, not at home plate. In the on-deck circle, in the space between fear and focus when nobody's watching and everyone's watching all at the same time. Because here's what I know. The physical ability to hit a baseball exists in a lot of players, more than people think. But what separates the ones who deliver in moments like this from the ones who don't isn't always talent. It's not always matchups or luck or even preparation. It's whether you can feel the flood and the noise and the what-ifs and still find your way back to the next pitch. That's the mental game, not a poster on a wall, not a motivational speech. This specific, brutal, beautiful thing, managing your own mind under the most pressure you've ever felt. This is what the sport demands of you. This is what life demands of you. Somewhere out there, you have your own ninth inning, your own bases loaded moment. Maybe it's not at a plate in front of 50,000 people. Maybe it's a presentation, a hard conversation, a decision that keeps you up at night. A moment where everything is on the line and you're the one who has to step in. When that moment comes, and it will, remember this. The box is yours. So step into it. The breath is yours. It's always there. The process is yours. It's always there. And the next pitch is the only one that matters. Because the game was never just physical. It never has been. And most people never find out what they're capable of because they never learn to manage what's happening up here. Don't be like most people. Step into the box and swing away.